Good morning. This is Dylan Jovine with Behind the Markets. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 15th. What a great day it is to be alive. Today, I wanted to talk about our webinar that we have coming up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Actually, today I'm going to talk about one of the companies I really spent this week diving in to this company, really, because the more I read about it, the more I study the industry, and the more I study this company, the more impressed I am, actually, because it's a company that's solving a very big problem. If you're General Motors or you're Amazon and you have a lot of robots in your factory, basically these are hydraulics-based systems that are used to, these robot arms, for example, to pull something down or to move things around. And hydraulic technology is very inefficient. It leaks oil, waste. It's reliable, but inefficient. But it's very old, too. It's an old technology. It's like the fax machine or the typewriter. There hasn't been much innovation here in many, many decades, really. It's kind of weird. And a lot of folks have tried to really improve this technology with electric motion technology. They've really failed. But one of the companies that we're talking about tomorrow, really exciting, because they actually cracked this. And of course, it's kids from MIT that did it. Of course, who else? And this is one of those things. I remember reading about Howard Hughes as a kid, what made him so rich. His family didn't discover oil, okay? They invented the drill bits that actually help get that oil out of the ground. So I always had a little thing for these drill bit companies because they can make so much money. It's crazy. Yeah, I've been looking at this company. I'm thinking to myself, gosh, these guys have a lot of the things that I really like investing in a private company. They have great science. That matters to me. Solving a very, very big problem. This is the kind of problem that if you solve it, and if you can go to General Motors or Amazon or any of these manufacturing plants and say, look, we've got a solution that saves money for you, more efficient, saves more money for you, these guys are going to buy that so fast, which makes this incredibly valuable. I mean, that is what a big company's looking for. They're looking to save money with better, more reliable machines. So this company really, this little MIT group of people, they're really onto something here. It's really wild. And this is the kind of in the background thing that you're not going to really be thinking about. But this kind of stuff really matters. It's unbelievable. And I'm not the only one who thinks this, obviously. They got $22 million in funding from MIT's VC fund, The Engine. They got money from Techstars, which invested in some serious things like Uber. They have partnerships with the U.S. Air Force, Gates Foundation, a bunch of other things. And more importantly, what I really like about it, they have experience management. I like CEOs who have experience, who've been in the rodeo before. I really do, because you think about it, a compass can point you towards true north, but it has no opinion on the deserts, the ravines, the swamps, the caverns, and all the things you have to go through to get to your destination. And an inexperienced CEO is just going to say, got to grow big, got to get big, let's go true north. They're going to make a lot of mistakes. They have no idea. But an experienced manager, when you have experienced people, they understand, generate cash. This is true north, but there's a lot of things that happen on the journey, and you have to be very careful, very, very careful with what you do. So I think this is like one of the biggest ideas that is not going to be popular in terms of consumers. It's not like our other idea, which is autonomous vehicles backed by NVIDIA, which is also very excited. But consumers immediately say, oh, NVIDIA is going to back that. The second idea we're talking about, autonomous vehicles, holy mackerel, their partnership. I mean, that just grabs your headline. That's a big thing right there. This is actually one of those behind the scenes deals that could change the way factories use robots. And this is kind of an exciting big deal to me. So I just invested in it. It has science, check, solving a huge problem, check. It has great partners, great investors, institutional backing, and of course, check, experienced management team. So I just thought to myself, heck, I'm going to get in on this. Anyway, I look forward to talking about it tomorrow at 1 o'clock during the webinar. Have a wonderful day.